You're walking through a dense jungle, the air thick with humidity, the ground damp beneath your feet, birds chirp, insects hum, then suddenly a smell hits you. No, not the earthy freshness of the forest. This stench is rancid, like a rotting corpse left in the sun for days. You gag, your stomach twists, your eyes water, and then you see it. A massive blood-red flower, wide enough to swallow a toddler whole, with thick fleshy petals covered in strange, wart-like bumps. Congratulations! You've just met Rafflesia Arnoldii, the world's largest and possibly most disturbing flower. But hold on, this isn't your grandma's cute little rose garden. This flower doesn't have leaves, no stem, no roots. In fact, it doesn't even bother with photosynthesis. It's a freeloader, a full-blown parasite that leeches off an unsuspecting vine, slowly draining it like some kind of botanical vampire. And get this, it remains completely invisible for most of its life, hiding inside its host for months or even years, biding its time, until, boom! One day it bursts out in all its monstrous 5-petaled glory, like an alien pod hatching in the jungle. Oh, and about that smell? That's not just for fun. This flower has a plan. Unlike bees and butterflies that visit flowers for sweet nectar, Rafflesia Arnoldii seduces a very different crowd, flies. The same flies that feast on rotting carcasses. It releases a chemical cocktail that mimics the scent of decaying flesh, tricking these flies into thinking they've hit the jackpot. They land, crawl all over it, pick up pollen, and then fly off to spread the stench-loving flower's genetic legacy. Nature, man, it's wild. And if you're thinking, okay, but surely someone has plucked one of these monsters and put it in a vase for decoration? Nope, you can't pick a Rafflesia. The moment you try, it collapses into a lifeless, slimy mess like a deflated balloon. And just to make things even weirder, it only blooms for about 5 days before it rots away completely, disappearing back into the jungle like it was never there. Want one in your garden? Sorry, not happening. Nobody has ever successfully cultivated this thing outside of its natural habitat. Scientists have tried, but Rafflesia Arnoldii refuses to play along. It's the ultimate diva, blooming only when it feels like it, in the middle of a dense rainforest where most people will never even get to see it. But here's the real kicker. This rare, smelly masterpiece is actually dying out. Deforestation is wiping out its host vines, and since it's already nearly impossible to grow in captivity, conservationists are freaking out. Imagine losing the world's largest flower, a true jungle legend, just because humans won't stop chopping down trees. So yeah, Rafflesia Arnoldii isn't just a flower. It's an anomaly, a mystery, a flesh-scented enigma lurking in the shadows of Southeast Asia's rainforests. It's big, it's bizarre, it's borderline disturbing. And honestly, that's exactly why it's awesome. And now, since you've made it this far, I have a request. Not the usual subscribe or else kind of thing, nah, that's too basic. But listen, if you don't subscribe right now, I can't promise a Rafflesia won't randomly bloom under your bed tonight. Not saying it will happen, but do you really want to risk it? Your call.